Hello friends, welcome to Total Recaps. Today we are going to explain a movie named Ronnie, released in 2021. So sit with popcorn and enjoy this interesting drama/thriller film. In the beginning of the movie, a lady is shown who is sitting at home with her daughter Ronnie waiting for her husband, who has not come home for a few days. After a while her husband comes, but he is quite drunk. It happens. Now his wife gets very angry seeing him. She tells him that there is not a single grain in the house to eat, but is it very important for you to drink? Now her husband gets angry on this and beats her a lot and says that both you and your daughter should become beautiful and go and earn money by selling your body, and if you do not know this then I will teach you that how it is done. Saying this, he leaves from there. Now the next day in the morning, when the queen wakes up from sleep, she finds her mother dead. She could not even emerge from the shock of her mother's death. Then a girl comes from the village and tells her that your father's dead body has been found on the hills of the village. Hearing this, she runs very fast and comes back after seeing her father's dead body from a distance. Now she has no one in this village. Then she, leaving the village, she sets out towards the city. She has neither money nor any place to stay. Now Ronnie stumbles from door to door in the city. Only then at night she is sitting at a place. A man passes by and seeing her stops and asks, "Will you come with me?" In response to this, she asks that person, "How much money will you give?" After that they both leave from there and spend the night together, and she eats a lot of food with the money she got from this. Now Ronnie has understood that if she wants money, she will have to sell her body. The next day she again goes and sits at this place, and that day also she finds a man with whom she becomes intimate again, and in return she gets a lot of money, and after that she never looks back and continues on this path. She starts walking. Then she also takes a house on rent, whose rent is 500 Indian rupees a month, and starts living there. Then one day a boy named Shiva comes and asks him that your name is Ronnie, isn't it? On this she tells him that yes, I am Ronnie. Actually Shiva is her client, and after having sex with her, Shiva offers her to go with him because gold can always be tested by a jeweler. He tells her, "Is that if you stay here as a normal girl, but if you go with me then I will keep you as a queen. I have very good and rich clients who can give you a good price for your work. If you like my offer then you can come with me." Then Ronnie agrees to go with Shiva. After that both start living together. Shiva brings good clients to Ronnie. Both were happy in their life. Ronnie slowly starts liking Shiva, and Shiva also likes Ronnie, and together they run their business. Now one night Ronnie says to Shiva, "After my mother's death, you are the only other person who is so close to my heart." She tells Shiva that I did this work to calm the hunger of my stomach, but now I do this work only for your happiness, Shiva. I am ready to do anything for you, but in return I want that you should never leave me. On this Shiva says that I will always be with you. Then both of them leave for home. Then their bike meets with an accident and Ronnie is badly injured. Then Shiva takes Ronnie to the doctor. She is treated. Now after regaining consciousness, the doctor asks him whether, "Ronnie, are you missing your mother?" On this Ronnie says that yes, I miss my mother a lot because apart from her I had no one in the world, but she died because of my alcoholic father. Then the doctor tells her that there is no need to worry because now you have Shiva in your life. Then she looks in front of her. Then Shiva is waiting for her. Then Ronnie looks at Shiva and runs and hugs Shiva. Then both of them leave for home. After going home, Shiva asks her to take rest. Now after a few days, he asks Ronnie that she is getting repeated calls from the clients. What should I reply to them? On which Ronnie says what to say. Fix a meeting with them. I will go. After that she starts her business again. Then one day Ronnie is with her client and there a policeman whose name is Vikram reaches there. He bangs on the door and says that the police have come. That client runs away from there, but Ronnie stays there, and Vikram tells Ronnie that, "Sangeeta, what are you doing?" Ronnie laughingly says that my name is not Sangeeta but my name is Ronnie. Vikram says, "Are you not in your senses, are you? You forgot your father's rituals. Remember you are Sangeeta." On this Ronnie says, "Which Sangeet? And who is the father?" "My father was a drunkard who used to beat my mother." Vikram tries hard to remind him, but he does not understand what happened to Sangeeta. After this, he takes her away from there and locks her in a house far away. On the other hand, Shiva searches a lot for the Ronnie, but if he does not find the Ronnie, then he gets very upset and thinks that where did she go without telling. He tries to find her everywhere. Now from here the story goes into flashback where a student is shown who looks exactly like Ronnie named Sangeeta. Here another confusion is created for us. Is music really a queen or not? Let's see what happens next. Now the next scene is shown Shiva is a goon running a prostitution business who traps innocent girls in his web of words and gets them to do business. And his next target is Sangeeta. He invites Sangeeta to a cafe and offers her to work with him. In return, he is ready to pay a good amount of money. Sangeeta doesn't like this at all and she slaps him in front of everyone in the cafe full of people, and Shiva cannot tolerate it and he tries to take revenge from her and also threatens him that if you do not call me within a week, I will kill your father. But after hearing this, Sangeeta is not afraid but goes to the police station and goes there to file a complaint against Shiva. On exiting the police station, Vikram, a police officer, comes out and tells her to leave the city, and at the same time there is also a girl named Divya, who gives the same advice to Sangeeta, that you go away from here because if Shiva's eyes fall on someone, then he ruins his life. After listening to both of them, Sangeeta once again thinks, and after that she prepares a cool plan. Next time when Shiva calls Divya for a meeting with the client, Sangeeta goes in his place and media reporter with her. Shiva is shocked to see Sangeeta there and tries to rape her. Now Sangeeta starts to kill him when the media personnel as well as the police come there. Suddenly seeing the police and media personnel, Shiva gets nervous and Sangeeta tells everyone that she wanted to rape me. Seeing this, the police take Shiva away and he is sentenced to 5 years. Shiva meets a doctor in the jail who asks him, "Why are you so upset?" So Shiva tells him that I am troubled because of a girl named Sangeeta and I want to give her such a death that her soul trembles. On this, the doctor tells her that I will tell you something that you will enjoy. I will give you a medicine that will make Sangeeta forget all her memories, and after that you will be able to easily take revenge from her, but for that you will have to get me out of here. Hearing this, Shiva also agrees. Now after coming out of jail, Shiva attacks Sangeeta and makes him unconscious, after which the doctor injects those drugs into Sangeeta's body through injection, due to which Sangeeta forgets all his memories. After this, Shiva names her Rani and starts her prostitution business. Well, now we come to the present where Officer Vikram comes to know all these things and he goes to the doctor and asks, "Which drug did you give to Sangeeta so that she lost her memory?" Out of fear, the doctor tells the truth about how he and Shiva together gave those drugs to Sangeeta and how they clouded Sangeeta's life, and Vikram asks the doctor whether she will remain Rani for the rest of her life and will she ever remember something or not. On this, the doctor tells her that it is not so. After the next 4 months, Sangeeta will remember all the things, and at the same time she will remember her present-day life as well. After this, Vikram leaves from there and takes 4 months leave from office so that he can be with Sangeeta. Now he waits for 4 months so that Rani becomes Sangeeta again and he remembers everything. Slowly months pass by and then the day also comes, the day Rani remembers everything. After that, Vikram tells all the things to Sangeeta, that how Shiva played games with your life and how did he kill your father too. Hearing this, Sangeeta cries a lot and shouts a lot. Vikram says you have only 2 ways, either you follow Shiva's path or you go somewhere far away, but at the same time I know that neither of you will agree, that's why I have prepared a 3rd way for you, leaving his pistol there and leaves there. After that, Rani takes that pistol and goes straight to Shiva so that she can take revenge. At this time, Shiva is also waiting for him and he knows that Rani, i.e. Sangeeta, is about to come to him. Now seeing the queen, Shiva tells her a story and says that once a child sees a woman having an illicit relationship, when that woman comes to know about this, she tells that child not to tell this thing to anyone. That child listens to him, but after some time, he takes a boy and goes to that woman and tells him that I told this thing to this boy by mistake and now this boy has to make a relationship with you too. After that, the woman compulsorily agrees to that child. After some time, that child brings another person, then asks to have a relationship with him. Fed up with all these things, the woman kills herself and the boy understands that as long as there is a man in this world who throws money on women, he can earn money by using women. Now he tells Sangeeta, "Have you guessed that who was that boy? Actually, that boy is none other than me." Now Rani looks at Shiva with teddy eyes. Then Shiva says, "Why are you looking like this? Don't you know how many nights you have spent with me?" Rani gets angry after listening to all these things and she starts fighting with him. In return, Shiva also beats her. In the scuffle of both of them, Rani fires a gun at him. From here the story is shown after a few years, where it is shown that Sangeeta has become a collector and has opened an orphanage for girls in Shiva's house, and today is the 3rd year of the ashram, which she and Vikram are celebrating together, and Vikram asks Rani what happened to Shiva. On this, Rani tells him that I also gave him the same injection which he used on me. After that, he has forgotten all his old things and here he is working as a guard, and there can be no better revenge than this. This movie ends with revenge.